If you asked a group of people what's the most important battle royale game, what changed the landscape the most, undoubtedly a few would bring up PUBG. PUBG wasn't the very first BR game, nor the biggest ever, but it was one of the games that brought the genre really into the mainstream. And after years of solid player counts, it looks like they're now going to take on the extraction shooter genre. PUBG Black Market feels like a more mainstream, friendly take on Tarkov's extraction formula. It has a lot of sci-fi vibes, something similar to kind of Delta Force, but underneath that, this is closer to what Tarkov is, probably more akin to Arena Breakout Infinite, which I think has been one of the closest games to Tarkov that I've played, while still adding a lot of the accessibility, albeit only for mobile and PC at the moment. But PUBG was a game that really brought Battle Royales mainstream. Could this be the evolution for extractions? Well, the game drops you onto Kali, an island that has been torn apart by a supernatural anomaly, and the anomaly isn't just a thematic hook. It actively collapses the map inward, forcing players together, and creates these late raid moments that feel more like Battle Royale endgames. This was something that DMZ actually did really good, Call of Duty's extraction shooter. And instead of the game just ending when the clock hits 0, the whole map collapsed to one final extraction helo that would take you out. And basically every run in this is a race against the collapse, making it a more interesting mix between PUBG's BR, which is still one of the most popular, and this new extraction shooter formula. And the map looks very interesting. It's divided into districts, each with their own loot types, enemy patrols, labs, locked facilities, faction presence. Factions appear to be more like Tarkov than something like Gray Zone, which was another extraction shooter that was a perpetual world, always open. You don't pick which factions you actually side with, but it's more to do with who you do quests for. There's some pretty cool ideas in Black Budget that also breathe a bit of fresh air into the genre, I think. The wishlist system is one of them. I think games like Arc Raiders are making this a needed staple, but what this even does, if you need a crafting item or something tied to a faction objective, you tag it and the 3D map actually highlights the districts where it can spawn. This will make planning a raid even smoother. It avoids the problem that other extraction shooters face, guessing in sections where you even need to go, where you're gonna find something. Even in Arc Raiders, trying to find some rusted gears, if you've been through that struggle.